See the incredible Nissan GT-R with a custom-made, jet-powered engine that produces 1,000 horsepower, and learn about its tuning process. The Nissan GT-R is a high-performance sports car known for its speed and agility. This particular GT-R has a custom-made, jet-powered engine producing 1,000 horsepower. The jet engine is typically used in aircraft, not cars, making this mod extremely rare. Tuning this GT-R required significant modifications to its aerodynamics and cooling systems. The tuning process involved upgrading the car's suspension and brakes to handle the extra power. The result is a road-legal GT-R that can reach speeds of over 250 miles per hour. Uncover the story of the Radium Girls, female factory workers who suffered radiation poisoning from painting watch faces with glow-in-the-dark paint, and how their struggles led to improved labor laws. In the early 1900s, hundreds of women were employed to paint watch faces with glow-in-the-dark paint containing radium. The women, known as the Radium Girls, were instructed to moisten their brushes with their tongues, ingesting small amounts of radium daily. As a result, many Radium Girls suffered from radiation poisoning, experiencing severe health issues, including anemia, bone fractures, and necrosis of the jaw. Despite their suffering, the Radium Girls were denied compensation and medical care by their employers, who downplayed the risks of radium exposure. Investigate the catastrophic sinking of the MS Estonia, a Baltic Sea ferry that capsized in 1994, resulting in the loss of 852 lives. The MS Estonia was a cruise ferry that operated on the Baltic Sea from 1980 to 1994. On the 28th of September 1994, the ferry departed from Tallinn, Estonia, bound for Stockholm, Sweden, with 989 people on board. As the ferry navigated through a stormy night, a bow door failure allowed water to flood the car deck, causing the ship to capsize. The disaster resulted in the loss of 852 lives, making it one of the deadliest maritime accidents in recent history. Investigations revealed that a combination of design flaws, poor maintenance, and inadequate safety procedures contributed to the tragedy. Meet MONIAC, the Monetary National Income Analog Computer, built in 1949. MONIAC, the Monetary National Income Analog Computer, was built in 1949 to model economic systems. This hydraulic computer used colored water to represent money flowing through the economy. MONIAC was used by the British government to predict financial trends and make informed policy decisions. The machine consisted of 300 meters of tubing, 15 tanks, and a control panel with 200 meters of cable. MONIAC's inventor, Bill Phillips, was a Kiwi economist who built the first machine in his garage. Despite being obsolete, MONIAC remains an important milestone in the development of economic modeling and computing. From Mozart to Beethoven, many famous composers were math whizzes. Many famous composers, like Mozart and Beethoven, were skilled in math and music from a young age. The Fibonacci sequence appears in music compositions, creating pleasing and balanced patterns. Mathematical concepts like symmetry and geometry are used in musical compositions and instrument design. The harmonic series, a mathematical phenomenon, explains why certain sound frequencies sound pleasing together. Music notation is, in essence, a mathematical language, using symbols and patterns to convey sound. The connection between music and math enabled composers to innovate and create timeless masterpieces. Join us as we explore the epic struggle between supermassive black holes and the galaxies they inhabit. Supermassive black holes reside at the centers of most galaxies, including our own Milky Way. These black holes can have masses billions of times that of our Sun. Galaxies and their central black holes co-evolve, influencing each other's growth and development. The growth of supermassive black holes can regulate star formation within their host galaxies. The merger of galaxies triggers the merger of their central black holes, releasing vast energy. The study of black hole-galaxy interactions reveals insights into the fundamental laws of space, time, and gravity. Get inspired by Derek Redmond's emotional 1,992 Olympic 400 meters semifinal, where he suffered a hamstring injury but was helped across the finish line by his father. Derek Redmond was a British sprinter who specialized in the 400 meters event. At the 1992 Barcelona Olympics, Redmond was favored to win the gold medal. During the 400 meters semifinal, Redmond suffered a devastating hamstring injury 150 meters from the finish line. As he struggled to get up, his father, Jim Redmond, jumped over the track barrier to assist him. Together, they crossed the finish line to a standing ovation from the crowd. This heartwarming moment has become one of the most iconic and emotional in Olympic history. See how Rafael Nadal overcame a hand injury to reach the 2019 Roland Garros final, where he defeated Dominic Thiem in a thrilling match. Rafael Nadal suffered a mysterious hand injury in May 2019, just weeks before Roland Garros. The injury forced Nadal to withdraw from the Rome Masters, sparking concerns about his French Open campaign. Despite the setback, Nadal arrived at Roland Garros with a heavily strapped hand, determined to compete. In the quarterfinals, Nadal's hand injury flared up again, but he gritted through the pain to defeat Roger Federer. Nadal's hand injury was so severe that he needed anesthetic injections before the final against Dominic Thiem. Defying the odds, Nadal secured his 12th Roland Garros title, defeating Thiem in a thrilling 4-set match. Watch as we count down the most expensive soccer transfers ever, including Neymar's record-breaking move to PSG for €222 million and Manchester City's £198 million splurge on Jack Grealish. The most expensive soccer transfer ever is Neymar's move to PSG for €222 million in 2017. Manchester City broke the British transfer record with a £198 million splurge on Jack Grealish in 2021. Kylian Mbappe's transfer to PSG was valued at €180 million, a world record fee at the time. Cristiano Ronaldo's transfer to Manchester United cost £12.85 million, a relatively modest fee compared to today's transfers. The top 5 costliest transfers all occurred in the past decade, showing the increasing financial muscle of top clubs. Yes, you read that right. Viking warriors wore makeup to signify social status, with more elaborate designs for higher ranks. Eyeliner and other makeup helped Viking warriors to intimidate enemies and appear more fearsome in battle. The Vikings believed that makeup had spiritual significance, with certain colors and designs holding mystical powers. Viking warriors also used makeup to protect their skin from the harsh, sun-scorched climate of Scandinavia. Many Viking artifacts, including jewelry and combs, feature intricate designs and patterns that would have been used to apply makeup. The Viking tradition of wearing makeup continued long after the Viking Age, with medieval Scandinavian art often featuring elaborate facial designs.